more I hear about what's going on in the abortion industry, and that's what it is, it's an industry, the more sickening and frightening it gets. You know, they can harvest baby parts and they can grow them, just like a chicken. In Connecticut right now, they're trying to even circumvent the state legislators, our public officials, our elected officials, by giving power to the health department. So yesterday, I was at a meeting trying to fight what they're trying to do in Connecticut. First of all, they want to make it illegal for any health official, like any doctor or anyone who works in the medical field, not to provide an abortion. And it doesn't matter about their moral or the religious value or how they feel. They're trying to be able to punish anyone who says, no, I can't do an abortion because of my religious affiliation. That's one thing they're trying to do. The second thing they want to pass in Connecticut is if a preborn or someone gets born, but it escapes the jaws of death, and in other words, it's an abortion, and they're alive, is to be able to kill them and not give them medical treatment. I mean, how sick is that? Third thing we really want to do is kind of liberalize, where a woman could be 9 months pregnant and only just kind of say, well, I feel like I'm going to die. I mean, there's like no snap. That's all. Well, you feel like you're going to die? Oh, that baby belongs to us. No problem. We'll take that baby out of you. And they're actually harvesting parts. So I went to the health department yesterday, and a whole bunch of people were there. It was beautiful. And a lot of young people too. Very little people. I mean, there wasn't much outside of Catholics and the group that I belong to. There really wasn't a lot of Christians. There wasn't any pastors. I believe I was the only pastor. One woman, she gave an experience. She was part of it. She gave an experience about how they actually can go into a baby to try to keep the baby alive. And it's horrid what the industry really becomes that most people have no clue of.
My name is Richard Porter, and I'm a street preacher and I'm a pastor. And I'm also a member of the Connecticut Foundation to Abolish Abortion. I thank you for the opportunity to speak on behalf of not only the unborn, but for all those whose minds have been depraved by the laws that have devalued human life and dignity. The issue should not be what are we going to do with our state babies who survived abortion attempts, but what are we doing killing a human life that by the nature of life itself wills to survive? When laws devalue the life of any social group or persons, these laws not only become subjected to personal feelings such as conveniences, but these laws can also become the object to greed and corruption. The more escapes from out of the closure of the abortion industry, the more frightening and sickening this industry becomes under the domain of public health. Now, this industry not only depends on laws to protect them, but to laws that segregate and devalue human life, which we have witnessed all throughout history. We must create laws that give equal protection to all humans. When laws are created contrary to equal protection for all citizens, we have set a precedent to devalue life. And this is a slippery slope we don't want to go down. We just don't want to go down here. What our health departments seem not to want to address is what abortion has been doing and how it's contributing to the depravity of the spiritual and mental health of the citizens. Where many can no longer define that it's actually a human being that is growing in a mother's womb. And I want to stop and say here, when a street preacher or like my brother here who gets attacked by a Harvard graduate for putting his abortion signs into his van and gets physically attacked, do we really want to keep on going down this slippery slope? Do we want to really make laws that are going to deprave human character and human, I mean, my God, I'm in the streets And people are saying to me, if you eat chicken, you have no right talking about abortion, as if a human being has the same value as a chicken. And it just, where are we going to stop? And now the state wants to wash its hands and give it to you, give it to this department. And that's what they're doing. They want you to deal with this evil. And you have an opportunity right now to change.